Have you ever considered that every failure you experience might actually be a step closer to success? Have you ever felt like a failure simply because you haven't yet achieved your dreams? It's a common feeling, one that many people struggle with. Maybe you view failure as your greatest enemy, the ultimate roadblock. But in truth, failure is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of a new chapter that leads to growth and independence. In this video, we explore how failure transforms into a powerful ally, helping you evolve rather than standing in your way. From a young age, society teaches us that success is the only measure of greatness, and that failure is a sign of inadequacy. Yet, as we reflect on our lives, it becomes evident that failure is a vital part of the journey. It is an educational experience that offers wisdom through our mistakes. Throughout our lives, it is the moments where we stumbled that truly shaped our personalities. Every time we face a setback, we are given an opportunity to rebuild and evolve. Failure pushes us out of our comfort zones, encouraging us to explore new paths. It is life's greatest teacher. It teaches us how to cope with pressure, how to overcome obstacles, and how to turn defeat into a motivator that pushes us to try again. When we face failure, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. We ask difficult questions. What do I need to change? What can I learn to avoid the same mistakes? This ignites creative thinking and innovative solutions. Failure also helps us develop personal and social skills. Each mistake equips us to understand the nuances of life and build resilient characters. When we look at the stories of greatness, we see that every success was preceded by failure. Walt Disney was fired because he supposedly lacked imagination. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb, famously saying he simply found 10,000 ways that wouldn't work. Steve Jobs was ousted from his own company before returning to turn it into a global empire. These stories prove that failure is just a stepping stone toward a breakthrough. The moment we shift our perspective and recognize that failure is an opportunity for growth, something magical happens. We build unshakable self-confidence. We learn to see rejection not as a personal attack, but as part of a larger process. This allows us to use the experiences of others as inspiration. Reframing failure requires a strategic approach. It's about analyzing factors and converting weaknesses into strengths. It requires setting clear, achievable goals and developing critical thinking. Joining communities dedicated to self-improvement is another excellent way to overcome challenges. These spaces offer practical advice and remind us that we are not alone. Staying positive and flexible is a trait of the successful. Every obstacle is a chance to strengthen our resolve. It is also essential to redefine success. Society imposes rigid standards, but true success is an ongoing process of development. We must value every setback and focus on our personal growth. Finding a balance between ambition and realism is a key to success. We must maintain a broad vision while understanding our limitations. Plan for success step by step, without chasing shallow victories. This leads to steady progress and a brighter future. Success is not a fixed destination. It is a continuous journey of learning. We must make the journey enjoyable. Failure is not a loss, but an enriching experience that improves our lives. Remember, failure is your greatest ally. It is the key that unlocks true success and the motivator that drives you to become stronger. There's no easy road, but every obstacle is part of the journey that shapes you. Invest in your continuous development. Enroll in programs, read books, and engage with those who share their stories. These activities strengthen your determination. Challenges offer a chance to become the best version of yourself. Start your journey today. Don't wait for perfect circumstances. Write your story, chase your dreams, and know that every experience is a page in your success journal. The future belongs to those who dare to dream and work diligently to turn those dreams into reality. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, because what you learn today may be the turning point you've been waiting for. Everything starts from zero. That silent moment where you hear nothing but your own breath. You open your bank app and see $2.22. No job, no plan, no support. Just a heavy feeling in your chest telling you that you've hit rock bottom. In that moment, it doesn't matter what you studied or who you know. What matters is your reality. You have nothing but time. Some people collapse at this point, but a rare few look at the bottom and say, "From here, I will rise." Level 0 is not a curse. It is the unfiltered truth. It reveals who you are and awakens a fierce desire for change. Financial freedom doesn't start with your bank balance. It starts with the realization that you are a prisoner of a system that barely pays enough to survive. The moment you refuse to live this way is the moment your journey truly begins. When I started, I wasn't a financial expert. I was just someone who refused to chase crumbs. I wanted to know if I could live life on my own terms. I read, I failed, and I tried again. I realized that money is just a tool. What I was actually seeking was control over my time and my choices. Time is the only wealth we can never replace. Before you start running, you must know where you are going. Most people chase money without a destination. Financial freedom is a clear, calculable goal. You need your freedom number. This is the amount of money you need to live life without ever being forced to work for a paycheck again. To calculate this, determine your annual expenses for the life you actually want to live, then multiply that number by 25. This is based on the 4% rule, which suggests you can withdraw 4% of your investment annually without running out. Having this specific number provides immense clarity. Every financial decision becomes a step toward that target. But remember, this number isn't fixed. It changes with your dreams. You might realize the life you want is simpler or deeper than you imagined. Defining this number doesn't mean you stop striving. It means you strive with purpose. You move from a state of always wanting more to a state of conscious sufficiency. This awareness is the first form of freedom. Now, how do you reach it? The fastest way isn't just cutting expenses. It's increasing your income. Many financial books tell you to stop buying coffee or eating out. While saving helps, you cannot build true freedom on a foundation of fear. You cannot shrink your expenses forever, but you can increase your income infinitely. Ask yourself, what skills can I develop? What do I enjoy that can be monetized? You don't need a massive company to start. A side hustle or a freelance service can change everything. One promotion or one new client can add thousands to your annual income, shortening your journey by years. Increasing your income is a mental shift. You stop playing defense and start attacking opportunities. You become the architect of your freedom. What do you do with this extra income? You make it work for you through the power of investing. Financial freedom begins when your money starts working instead of you. You don't need to be a market expert. Simple tools like index funds allow you to invest in the entire market without constant monitoring. Think of it like planting a tree. At first, it needs care and patience. Over time, it grows and provides fruit without daily labor. This is passive income. The goal isn't to get rich overnight, but to build multiple streams of income that provide security. Now, look at the other side, toxic spending. Are you spending on what you love, or what you think you should buy because of others? Toxic expenses are those that add no value but steal your time and money. The goal isn't to deprive yourself of joy, but to distinguish between spending that enriches your life and spending that drains it. Monitor where your money goes without judgment. You will be surprised how much is wasted on things that don't matter. Instead, allocate funds for what truly makes you happy. This creates internal liberation. Money is precious, but time is priceless. You can earn more money, but a minute passed is gone forever. Treat your time with the same caution you treat your bank account. Who or what is stealing your time? Unnecessary meetings, excessive social media, or overthinking. These are the thieves of your future. Freedom begins when you create a day that serves your goals. Start your day with clarity. Balance work, learning, and rest. Say no to what drains you and yes to what elevates you. Financial freedom is a collection of small daily steps. Success is the accumulation of habits, saving, learning, and persisting. Start with a small goal, like saving a specific amount this month or reading one page of a financial book. These habits reprogram your mind. They give you a sense of control. Persistence is the bridge to success. It makes you someone who does not retreat. These habits are not a burden. They are a routine you love because they bring you closer to your dream. Don't wait for retirement. Why postpone your life until you are 60? The idea that happiness only comes after you stop working is a trap. You can live your freedom now. Freedom is a lifestyle you can adopt today. You don't need to be a millionaire to start living a life that suits you. Choose flexible work, travel, and pursue your passions while you are young. Work should be a source of joy, not a burden. When you free your time, you free your life. As we conclude, remember that money is not the destination. It is the tool. The real goal is the story you write with your actions and the time you spend with those you love. Financial freedom gives you the chance to live a meaningful life, not just a life of survival. You are the author of your story. Write it your way, without fear or hesitation. True freedom is living with peace and satisfaction. The journey to financial freedom is a decision you make today, step by step. The roadmap is in your hands, but it only becomes real when you start walking. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Real freedom is waking up every day knowing you are in control. The road won't always be easy, but every challenge is a lesson. Be patient with yourself. If you enjoyed this journey, I invite you to subscribe and join our community of learners and seekers. Your future begins with the single step you take in the present.